it's like a yellowish safety yellow. So it's kind of trying to make me disappear in my green screen. It's whatever. But today we are going to start the police side of the app for the CAD system. So we will go ahead and get started with that. It will probably be a pretty long video. But with that being said, we can go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and add a group to our home page. This will be our police page. I actually want to move this below our civilian page. And then we will real quickly click our civilian group. Actually, no, we're just gonna do our police page. Top, we're gonna go negative. $50. We will label our page. Make it a column layout. We're going to keep it top aligned. Add our gap spacing at 10. This is invisible. Collapse, animate, fade out. We're going to center it so it's in the middle. And we are going to make it 100% by 100%. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Fit width to content. Allow vertical scrolling. Type of content is going to be a user. And this will be current user. Now we can add our back button. Just so, I like to add my back button first, just so my page is fully usable, whether I add anything or not. As you can set up buttons to get here and go back then. Keep it left aligned. We're going to label it. Alright, now we can add some text. Real quickly, we are going to go add some data types. So we will create a new type called police department. Under this type, we're going to have Sandy Shores. This will be type yes or no. We will do Toledo Bay. That'll be yes or no. we will do. Do we want to do a bunch in the city or just one? Mirror Park. Vinewood. We will do. I don't really know how to spell Del Puero. Here, I'm gonna look up real quick the departments. Davis, Del Puero, and Rockford Hills. Alright, we'll just do those three. Davis PD, yes or no? Del Puero. PD, yes or no? Rockford Hills. Yes or no? I feel like we can leave Vinewood, Mirror Park. I feel like we need to add La Mesa. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Mirror Park's there. That's this whole area. There's Davis. Rockford Hills is like this area. That's like Vinewood. And we got what was the other one? Rockford Hill, Davis, Del Puero. Yeah, that's like this area. So we got Del Puero, Rockford Hills, Vinewood, Mirror Park, La Mesa, Davis. I think this is Del Puero, this whole section right here. We'll put airport in the docks, I guess. These are all going to be checked as no because when people join, we do not want them to be police officers. This will actually be what allows them to access their departments. We'll set up a condition so they can see certain pages based on whether their Davis PD is yes or no. And same for the rest of them. But now that we have that, we can swing this centered. We'll bring it up here. we're going to give it a number 5 heading. I need to Sandy Shores Police Department. This will have a condition of only when current users, current civilian. We need to actually add police department here. So this will be police job. And that will be connected to the police department. So now we can go back to here, current civilians, police job, Sandy Shores PD is yes. This will be visible. And we will select layout. We want this to not be visible on page load. Go ahead and make it try to see if it'll all fit on the top line. Now, what we need to do is copy that for each department and change this condition, and that way when people come to the police page, it will show which department they work for. Go ahead and bring the bottom up. Bring it up to 30. So we can copy paste. This will say Paleto Bay. Don't know why I keep spelling it with an O. I'm going to bring it up. Whoops. This will be changed to Paleto Bay is yes. And paste it again. This will be, we'll just do Davis. Make sure I switch that. Click this. We will do bottom is -40. Paste it. We will do Del Prero. This one will go -40. Paste. Mirror Park. -40. Kind of extremely repetitive. -40. I'm also going to add a harmony or no, we're gonna add a state patrol because harmony doesn't have a police office and neither does Grapeseed. We're gonna add state patrol and park ranger. Vinewood Hills, -40. All right, now we got all of our titles up here. Based on whether our player is this officer or not. Now we can start working on adding a few buttons. This will be tablet. We're going to go ahead and make that 150 by, yeah, we'll do 100. Center that. Now we can Unfortunately, I have to go back through and make sure these aren't all clickable. You don't have to do this, but like even if they are clickable, if you don't set them up to do anything, it won't do anything. It'll just like hover. If somebody's on a computer, it'll like show that they can click on it. I want this to look fairly legit and professional, so I'm going to try to make sure I hit all of that stuff. Now that we got this button, we can go ahead and add a group. This group will be a tablet. This will be a user. We're not going to set up a data source yet because it will be based on a input inside of it. Allow vertical scrolling. We want to make this 100%. By 100%. And we're going to go ahead and check our tablet. Actually, we're going to do this based on the group itself because I plan to add more buttons. And I don't want to have to erase the bottom of this button to change all of that. So we're just going to bring this up with the button. And I think I know why my groups aren't. No? I thought my groups were extra long because I'm not using the full page, but this group is the whole width. Oh, I done fucked some stuff up now. I'm not quite sure what I just did there. There we go. Maybe. Let's preview it. Maybe that'll. Nope. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I did there, but I guess we will just continue and it will be shifted off to the side closer to my face. We can go ahead and click on our group. We will bring it back up because I tried to undo. It's actually because this isn't completely at the top. That's why our group looks funny. Group tablet is going to be all the way up. 100%, 100%. Now we will add a picture. We're going to add a picture to this image. Group tablet. And I've already created this picture, so all I did was got on 3D Paint, grabbed a 2D shape with rounded corners. First I made my canvas the same size as my app screen size. You can find that out by clicking page index. 380 by 640 is what I shrunk my canvas on Paint down to, and then I filled the whole canvas with this 2D shape. Then I added a 2D circle, used a darker gray color for around the circle, and then a white infill. But I went ahead and I did that. Now I will make this 100% by 100%. I'm going to name the image tablet. And this isn't going to be clickable. Now we have sort of like a tablet type feel to our app. Now we can go ahead and add our back button. We're going to actually put our tablet on the top because we want our back arrow to be above our tablet. We're going to send this to the back. Huh. I guess I will have to put the tablet last, I guess. I could just, actually, I don't even need this image. I can change the group to be an image. I'm going to actually create my own style called tablet. Edit it. It is going to be changed background style from flat color to image. I'm going to go ahead and select my tablet. And that's all I should have to do. Yeah. Since my tablet's a little bigger, I'm going to come down a little more with my icon. I'm going to come in a little farther on the left. Name my back button to back tablet. We're gonna add a text, or no, we're going now. We'll add a text. Actually, we're gonna add an input. Search civilian. Now this, you don't have to check any of this stuff. It's going to be a text. Go ahead and set up our layout. It's going to be centered. Make it 25 by 250. Go ahead and check our back button. We're going to bring it up to the top. Now we can set up our group data source. The data source is going to be the input search civilian value. Give me 1 second. I am going to open up one of my other apps. Make sure I'm clicking the right one. I need to quickly check to see how I set this one up. Sandy Shores Police Department. I'll go ahead and let you guys see it this time. This one is pretty big, but this is the one I was saying was extremely confusing. And it was built for web browser. Okay, that was where this input actually is not an input, it needs to be a search box. So search box is right here, it's just a few boxes below input. Go ahead and click search box. Select our tablet. Go ahead and put that in there. Search box, search civilian name. And it's going to be a dynamic choice. Type will be civilian. And it's going to be name equals let me check that real quick. It's been a while since I've done this. Field to search is going to be the civilian's name. Default value will be search box civilian name value. Make sure I got that correct. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that is what this will be. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the position, and then I will explain it again. The padding is this little gray area around your text, so that means it'll just keep it that far away from the edges. I like to just get rid of that. I mean, you can't see the padding anyway. I like to give it 2 off of the left side just so it's not right on the edge. But okay, but now we got that. This will basically be where your police officers come and they'll type in whatever name they have civilian pulled over in the game. And what that will do is change this group from you as the current user to whoever's name is typed here as the current user. Now we can set our data source up for our group. It'll be a user group. Data source will be search box, search civilians names value. Okay, actually, the data source I think is going to be, I'm going to check that also. User civ user. All right, I think what that means is I need to add a civ user that takes us back to the user's data source. Let me go ahead and check to see if that's actually, no, I think that's actually I'm not sure what that data is. Okay, yes, that is what it is. It connects. It will connect this name, this civilian name, back to its original user. So I need to come here, come to civilian, and I should be able to use creator, since that takes us back to the user. So we'll try that, see what that gives us. So search box, search civilian name, value, creator. So it should turn this group's, because this type of content, it's not a civilian, it's a user's type of content, but this is a civilian's category. So they're not quite the same thing. This data is after the user's data, so we have to switch back reading the civilian data to who is the civilian, because it was created by a user. So what we do is we read this user's based off of the civilian name, which is here, and the creator of that. And that creator links us back to our user's data, which will link us to which user created this civilian name. But with that being said, now we can start setting up our information. So this will be name, and we're going to do a search for civilians, and this will be, I don't actually think I need a type here. This will be first item, name. Actually, I'm pretty positive. We will check it, but name equals parent group users current civilians name. Now we're going to want to center this. Actually, we can base this off the left side, that way as the screen gets bigger we stick to the left. Bring it 30. Fit the width to content. We're going to go ahead and just Control D to duplicate that, and we're going to actually change the first one to like just welcome our officer. Nah. We're not going to welcome our officer on the tablet. We'll welcome him on the actual police page. But I think I would. I think I will add an image once this is all done for the Sandy Shores, or for all the police, it'll pop up an image at the top. I'll just continue for now. So we got our civilian's name, Control D. We will put date of birth, DOB. And then we will just change this to date of birth. We'll format it as that. We can change it to a bunch of different ways, but we'll just leave it as the default. We'll go ahead and copy or duplicate it again. We will change it to gender. Duplicate it again. This will be race. We will duplicate it again. This will be we want to do height next. Duplicate it again. We will do the weight. These aren't needed for this, but we'll just put them there. Maybe we'll set it up so they can be 95 or 180.5 pounds. Change this to weight. Duplicate that again. Need an address. The other address I selected here, that will be where we create like properties to buy, so our civilian can be actually tied to those in a little inventory section, to where this will be just whatever address they type in manually saying that they own. And I suppose we need a image. So we'll just duplicate this. We'll erase all this and we'll type photo ID. Make all these not clickable because there's no real reason for them to be clicked. Image. We'll just put photo. Now we will put this as parent group users, current civilians, player image. this over till it's 30. And I think we're going to make this bigger. A little smaller because I think I'm going to add a couple buttons down here so we can, I'll make a driver's license. But with that being said, now we can, I don't know if I set this up. I don't think I did. So we will add a button sound. Current users, button sound is yes. We are going to hide tablet. Flip it down. Layout, I'm not sure if yep, it's visible. We're going to collapse it when hidden, animate collapse, fade out. Now this group is ready to use. I don't think I set this up. Button sound, current users, button sound is yes. We are going to hide the police page. Flip down and back button police page. So yeah, we know this is police page. We can set our tablet button up. We're going to button sound. Current user's button sound is yes. This will animate tablet to fade in. Now we can close this page. Make sure I have it shut off. Yes. I gotta not clickable. Now this will open the police page. Fade in. Now this should all work correctly. Tablet. Not sure why I can't see the top of everything though. It pops up. I just type TAN. All my stuff's way over to the side. I wonder. I'm going to check this because I do think I do need to search for Alright, so I missed a few things. I actually need to add a repeating group in my tablet page. So we will just drag this in here. We're going to make it one row. Then what we're going to do is we're going to drag all of this besides the search box into our repeating group. I need to change this to a column. I'm going to center it. Alright, we're just going to continue with adding this stuff to here. And then we will fix all of this. Alright, now we're set back up. This page can actually go higher. Yeah, we'll just take it all the way up to the top. Fuck it. 100. This page up 100. Now our repeating group we can set this up. We're going to make this maybe 90%. I think that'll work. $90 by $90. $87. $85 maybe. There we go. Now it pretty well. We'll take it over to the right a little. Now it fits inside of our tablet here. And hopefully when it expands, it also stays inside of our tablet. But we can change all of these down to 5. Just to keep them 5 off of the edge. Maybe we'll leave the image out a little farther. Alright, with that being said, we can set up our repeating group. This is going to be type civilian. Data source is going to be search box value. Search for civilians, that's what it is. Do a search for civilian. I'm just going to look so I don't confuse you all. Civilian's name equals search box values name. And then this should be ready to go. Now what we will do here is all these will be current cell civilian name, current cell civilian's date of birth, current cell civilian's gender or race. Gotta get the gender, I misclicked. Current cell civilian's height. We'll do one place. Weight will be current cell civilian's weight. We're going to do one place also on this. Current cell civilian's address. Current cell civilians player image. Now this should be set up correctly. Hopefully we don't have the that is not showing up? It's probably behind. No, it's not behind the image. This may not need to be filled out. Yeah, that doesn't need. Our group doesn't need any information in it. I think that might be what's causing the issue. Yeah, see, that's what was causing the issue. I do not know why we don't have a date of birth. I think I also have a Tommy Lee bomb. Yeah. Not sure why we don't have a date of birth here. Whoops, wrong button. I apologize again for the confusion, but it's been a while since I've built this one, so, and as you can see, it's a lot more detailed. I would like to add a lot of this same information into this CAD I'm building now. So you have name search, file, charges. It'll show you your previous charges. Be able to search license plates, file accident reports. This one was pretty in depth. Here's my accident report page. Like this one has a health meter and all of that, so when cops filled out accident reports, it deducted this amount of health from the player, and then they would have to go to the hospital to get this stuff filled back up. Basically just pay money and it would fill their health back up. But we will also be adding 10 codes. Not this video, but once I figure out how to get these things back fixed, we will. That'll be the end of this video, but I think I may bring these groups back down just so we should be able to see correctly then. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Let's go ahead and preview it now. It's actually inside, it's the tablet group inside of that group is what is causing the issue. Oh, it's because I have it moving itself up. I can go back and move these back to the top. Whoops, wrong way. not sure what is going on here. I guess it's because my image is getting too big, probably, is what the actual problem is. Let me go ahead and test. I'm going to go ahead and send me a message of the app, and I'm going to go ahead and test it on my Discord. Give me 1 second. Just to see what it actually looks like on a mobile phone. I mean, this is a problem that it looks terrible on a computer, but I need to check test1@gmail.com because I'll probably have to sign in, so. That's high on my phone also, so I guess we will just bring it down in the we'll just go ahead and bring it down in here. Actually, we're gonna move it up because these aren't on our screen. I wonder why that is. Yeah, let's check that out one more time. Yeah, see that's not even on our screen. So our issue is maybe we'll go ahead and check all these out. Just put them at 0. See if they decide to pop up on the screen. I think a lot of our issue is because I messed up and I drug the box out. I think if I close the browser and open it back up, everything would be fine. But if I do that, then the stream will be over. So I'm going to try to figure it out on here, and if it works, it works. Yeah, see, oh, I know why those don't show, and I know why it's messing up. It's because I'm not actually one of these things. So but yes, that's exactly why it's messing up. It's because I'm not a single one of these police units. We will go ahead and really quickly just remove this condition, and we'll try it and just to see if that fixes it. Hmm. Maybe if we do that, I don't know, because it's actually reading, yeah. But yes, it did fix this somewhat. Just by getting that name back here. I think I may just increase this to 40. But the only problem is if this one is turned on, I'm going to set this back up. Now, if that other one is on, it should put our button way lower. Yeah, see, it's way down here now, which I guess isn't terrible. It did move our group low, and it didn't fix our image. I guess our image just isn't going to work. I mean, it's a mobile app, so users should be on their cell phone using it, so we're just going to leave it. But with that being said, I think that pretty well fixed our problem. It was the fact that we weren't assigned to be any of these police officers, so that was collapsing, which shifted all of our stuff up higher. Which I could probably Get rid of collapse when hidden. Like they'll disappear, they just won't collapse, so it won't. So it shouldn't. So it shouldn't change our button. Yeah, see, they're not there. Our button's good. Our image sucks, so I guess maybe today. Select it to be do I make our tablet stay this size? Nah, I can't do that. No, this will work. But that'll pretty well do it for this video, as now you can search your users. It's a pretty long video, so next video we will add maybe license plates, the searching of license plates. I apologize for any confusion, but we pretty well worked our way through it. I'm going to go ahead and close the app now, and then I'll open it back up just to see if it fixes the screen. Which I think it will, but we'll see. Yeah, see, it popped it right back to where it should be. So if you run into that issue, don't worry about it. But thanks for watching, and I will try to note that in the description and post a picture in the front.